Hello, hello, everyone. So, those of y'all that are just tuning into the stream after it's done, first off, I appreciate you for watching. But also, this will be my second to last Destiny 2 stream. I know that's going to be kind of a little difficile to, discuss or whatever, but this will indeed be my second to last stream in general for Destiny 2. Next Sunday, of course, I will be streaming it, but after that, that'll be it. Cause I'm really starting to reach the point where I've collected the armor. I still have to record 2 more raids, Desert Perpetual and Vow the Disciple. My dungeon video is currently being worked on, so there is all of that. Oh, that's right, I was using Legacy South. What is not? Is Succession? Yeah, Succession is the problem. Okay. So yeah, as I heard, we're going to be working on the Immortal title here. Y'all be getting some peeks at builds that I'll be working on as well over the course of time. Like, this is my solar setup. Actually, let me just... Sorry, just resetting to that stuff. Okay. Now let's take a look here what we need for this Immortal title. Okay, we need like 11 more of these. I'm close to strikes. Dungeons I'm not going to be able to do. Raids is something that is going to be a little bit of a pain to do as well. So that's something to keep in mind. I think we work on strikes first. Again, I might have to pull up a guide here and there to check things, but... Strikes and Battlegrounds. Okay, so Fire Team Ops, just have to complete... I didn't have to complete 2. Okay. We're gonna do Devil's Lair and Sunless Cell. Yeah, these two are gonna be the easier ones to do. So yeah, we're gonna do Devil's Lair and Sunless Cell. Those 2 strikes. Devil's Lair is on the Cosmodrome, right? That's Fallen Slayer. Yes, it is. Okay. Sunless Cell, because we need to get Solar Kill specifically, we might launch that one solo. If I can. If I can. If I can't, that's an oh well. Put that one back on, just for my 30 seals. And this will be my 31st. I have, of course, 16 active. This will be my 15th active title. Okay. While we load in here, this is the one I have done. Patrol wouldn't be that hard to do. Treasure hunting. Oh, that's right. Okay. We're going to do these 2. We're going to do these 2 for treasure hunting. Because we're close to getting that one done. Tower, we're actually quite close to getting done as well. Allies, not so much. Campaigns is one we'll definitely do. A lot of these are not going to be easy, right? I really only have 3 to do, but a lot of these is not going to be easy. Vow to Disciple is going to be the easy. If I did a Master Vow, I can complete it all in one go. We might do that.
In the shadow of an old colony ship we've located,
we might go ahead and do a Master Vow.
And the High Civitor feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
To hell.
alive. Let's hope we can avoid the crossfire.
That didn't land really for some reason. I'll say this setup I'm using is definitely more so for harder stuff. Oh, my bonk! Oh, there it is. No! It detonated. Fuck.
Great. The way out of here.
Yeah, I have not bonked in so long. No, did he?
Pretty complex. I'll need time.
They're disoriented. Ah, missed. The disorienting radius is quite large, honestly. Oh, beautiful. By the way, wait, they must be using Jade Rabbit then. That's... No one uses fucking scout rifles anymore. I'm curious as to what happened to our third.
I'm close. But just so you know, there's more fallen in Hive on the way.
Wait, no, or is that Thorn? That might be Thorn.
Barrier is down. We can move now.
Alright. Beautiful.
The layer is up ahead, under that column ship. Just on the other side of all those depths.
Woo! That was almost dead. Dangerous. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, Sunless Cell will solo. Sunless Cell will solo. If we can.
So this is the Devil's Lair.
Beautiful. It's Sunless Cell done.
With its destruction, the fallen devils will rule. But we must stay vigilant.
I see it was the better fashion.
Crafty. They'll find ways to survive.
I respect that fashion, honestly. Yeah, 52 orbs is insane. 52 orbs is completely insane. Yeah, I also need to make sure I achieve performance grades, so... Prismatic, I'm not going to be using Prismatic, so that's something I'm not going to be able to do. Hunger modifier? Not something I'm really going to be doing either. GLs, no. No HUD, no. Swords is something that I'll probably do, so, but hand cannon, we'll try to prioritize the hand cannon, I guess. Patrol, like I said, that's nice. Okay, actually, we can matchmake into Sunless Cell. But that will complete that. I just don't know where Sunless Cell would be kept outside of this. Yeah, Sunless Cell where we can customize. Master has extra drops. This would be only under certain situations. No. I mean, I guess we can see, I guess. Hmm. No. Okay. What champions? Unstoppable and Barrier. Barrier's the issue. Okay. 1K is probably not the best option here. We are going to go Sleeper here instead, and we'll just keep... We'll use Succession instead of Mountaintop, yeah. I think that's going to work a little bit better.
Once, these cells were kept by Oryx. He
Also, those of
imprisoned
y'all that
defeated
have
enemies
watched the
and discarded progeny
music video that I
to be
recently
stripped
posted, I do
for
appreciate
cutting
y'all.
and repurposed into something
Tonight I do plan on
useful.
posting
Now
another
this prison is
007.
occupied by the Taken,
Next week I'll be getting
and
2
Zivu
007 videos.
Arath's hive come to bring the war to them.
And then I'm hoping to have the dungeon video done by the end of this week. And then the raid video, like sometime after that, it's probably going to be a little bit of time. So just keep that in mind.
No matter how we slice it, Zivu Arath gains power from fighting. We're in a poor position to start, but we can minimize what she
Okay, we
gains.
are playing a little bit of distance here.
Strike fast. Disrupt her ritual before it can gain traction. Ignore her.
This is going to be tough. What? What the fuck was that? Wait, actually, hold on a second. We're gonna say screw the triple loop. We're gonna say screw the triple loop, because I can't figure out where would I launch this if I was just to launch this strike normally? Because there is no Legends tab anymore. It wasn't, I don't know where you would launch that particular one. Unless it was in the tower. So yeah, the only other way to launch Sunless was through, yeah, so. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I don't plan on participating in Iron Banner at all. So yeah, just to avoid champion shenanigans, we're just gonna do basic thing here. Out of curiosity. Okay, just completing orders. This is the thing we're gonna focus on here, not these daily things here. Even though at this moment we can't do. Where's Sunless L? There it is. Absolute easiest of peasy difficulties. Just so we don't have to deal with champions.
Once, these cells were kept by Oryx. He imprisoned defeated enemies and discarded progeny to be stripped for chitin and repurposed into something useful. Now this prison is occupied by the Taken, and Zivu Arath's hive come to bring the war to them.
Also, I can do stuff like that.
No matter how we slice it, Zivu Arath gains power from fighting. We're in a poor position to start, but we can minimize what she gains.
Also, I'm starting to refine this build a little bit more.
Disrupt her ritual before it can gain traction.
And honestly, I think Hierogils is not the exotic I'm going to end up using. Kepri's Horn, I just keep getting drawn to Kepri's Horn. That being said, I'll probably have a separate build for our boy Burning Maul here. Man, there's an old setup that I really like using in Crota Zen specifically. Okay. Why did it take him so long to load in? Yeah, I think there's a different setup that I want to use. However, it requires me to get the Lament Catalyst.
Her forces glory in these fights. They build tides in battle, not only victory. Cut them short.
But it gives a little bit of extra use to my barricade. I don't think I like how Consecration feels without Roaring Flames, if I'm being real here. One more.
Elegant piece of violence.
I see Zivu Arath's ritual proceeds apace. If you reach beyond your own prison.
Woo! That was a beautiful one right there.
With the art of fighting our god of war. Cut our battle short. Blunt, but respectable. I have in my time done the same.
Is this the right
I
roll?
well aware.
Yeah, that's that Burning Ambition. Okay. Yeah, I think I have a setup in mind that I'm just flat out gonna like more than this Pyrogale setup. This Pyrogale setup I do like, but for bossing for the most part, not really for missions, that sort of thing. I just like having Roaring Flames with this.
Taken putting up walls. After the Hive are already inside, that's not late. That's strategy. They're up to something.
But I do think this build could work very well for,
They will have no retreat.
Hive or Dread, doesn't matter. Take them down while they're off balance.
What a killing floor this would be.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay, nice. This is where things can get a little tough. Yeah, we're swapping a sniper here. It's going to be just so much easier to take care of these. Unless I miss. that was closer than a mug. I do have a lot of heavy ammo. Can I sweep like this? Woo, beautiful. Grenade. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. Beautiful. Ooh! Oh, I will say this build is fun, that's for sure. Ah, beautiful nights. Woo! Okay. Come on, scorch again, scorch again, scorch again. Okay. It does make me curious how the fuck I'm gonna beat the final boss, but oh well. I shouldn't be, cause I will say my memory is getting fudged between. Yeah, cause there's shriekers here.
I do see why she likes you.
Eris, are you sure you can't rein him in anymore?
Zivu-Arath has something of mine. I can taste it from here. Sword edges and screaming.
Not until we claim that artifact. Nothing more than pockets of battle here. You must keep going deeper still.
The deepest part of this prison has seen the most death. The most suffering.
If you cannot bring yourself to provide something useful, be quiet.
Useful. The Dreadnought was made after my memory. But I understand the flow of energy here. You're running out of time.
And I don't need to fight the other side, so we're just gonna completely ignore it. Woo-wee! There you are. So I say it doesn't stop moving so much. Woo-wee! I am not messing around. Alright. Time to do some damage.
There! You are there! The hive and the Taken, and the ritual between them. The hilt of the Willbreaker. By the relic of a brother's sword, Zivu-Arath would cleave the Dreadnought from my throne. Willbreakers, we need that hilt. Guardian, get shooting.
Oba cool.
You treat the Taken as something apart from the Hive. They do have other species among their number, but it was I who made them. They are Hive, and their newfound curiosities serve me well.
has stepped into the gap.
This is not my
Woo-wee!
knife of my slaying. To arms.
You have no authority here. What matters is that taking it down won't empower Z to erupt, right? Then we cut the chatter.
Let's go!
No more hiding.
That was still very difficult, even on, you know, the
Zero
basics of
Rap's
basic
sword is
difficulty.
still in
Woo!
the dreadnought, but everything else seems fine. She will not soon be able to try again.
Woo-wee!
For now,
100
we
orbs
have
and
one,
400
and
kills.
we have Willbreaker's hilt.
There's another triumph done, and there's the last triumph for that. Okay. Okay, that's 2 done. 2 out of 12. Okay. Okay. So the big two are hand cannons and swords. We're almost done with hand cannons, so... Okay. The question is, which one are we doing next? Patrols and no treasure hunting, that's right. We're doing Pathfinder. That's right, we're doing these two. A Pathfinder journey, which the only one left is in Final Shape area. So we need to go to where Zerg used to be, EDZ, Nessus, and whatnot. So EDZ, Winding Cove. Yeah, we'll just put on an arc loadout. Sword shouldn't be too hard necessarily. Hand cannon one should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we have to complete 10 more of these. If I skip raid and challenges and SRL, of course, I'm skipping PvP related ones for sure, because they could be very time consuming. So 12, 10 more, so 8, 10. So I can skip 5. I can skip 5. Which pretty much I can skip all 5 of these. I can skip all 5 of these. Which means I would have to go through and complete the rest of them. Which is kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie. Even though raid I couldn't complete to give myself a little bit of leeway. Exotic missions category, okay. Yeah, we're gonna work on these one at a time, one at a time. One at a time. So first we'll go to Zer's old area of spawning. Okay, let's go to Nessus. Where's Nessus? There it is. And he spawned in Watcher's Grave. And then, what was the last place? Wasn't the Dreaming City his other spawning point? But I might be thinking about Petra instead. Spawning in a particular place. I forget what his last one was. Oh, his old spot in the tower. That's right. His old spot in the tower. While we're in the tower, we can try to do the tower related triumphs. Which feeding pigeons is one of them. Yeah, we can try to do feeding pigeons. Reset the site safety counter. I don't know how to do that. So, unless that is just meaning perish. Looks like Shave the Chicken is also going there. Okay. Now we go to the tower. We'll get Zera's little triumph done, we'll get that little triumph done, and we'll get the tower done while we're here. So we need to at least try to find pigeons and safety... Well, sorry, pigeons and sweeper bots. Those are the main two. Site safety counter might meaning jumping off somewhere, but I'm not completely sure, you know. But, I mean, we'll try that, I guess, but... Hey, some of these tribes we might have to look up. Oh, also, I should probably say here what the stream plans are after, you know, Destiny 2 done or whatever. And we're gonna be entering sort of a gray area in terms of streaming for the most part. We'll probably be doing some modded Xenoverse 2 here. Us, you know, gear up for things or whatever. Okay. Well, I guess one way to test the safety counter triumph. No, that seemed to not do it. Okay, that's fine. Ba ba ba. While we're here, we'll assist the sweeper bot here. Yeah, we'll probably be doing some Xenoverse 2, for the most part, for streams. However, when August hits, don't expect streams to happen super duper regularly. Because I'll be transferred to a new job, and that'll take some time getting adjusted to. Are these inventory items, by the way? No. Interesting. One more sweeper bot. Pigeons? I don't know where these pigeons are going to be. Complete an optional force level without touching the designated forbidden platforms or ground areas. I don't think I'm going to be able to find the pigeons. I'm going to be real here. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to find all the pigeons. So we do need to try to find one more sweeper bot, so... Hmm. Oh, okay. Well, there's two pigeons here. Hold on a second. Pretty sure this is what they meant by scoring the goal. Well, I did find in the location of the other birds, so... Yeah, I didn't complete a triumph. Okay. But just focus on feeding birds, and then we'll locate that last sweeper bot. Okay, one final sweeper bot. We'll go to the annex first and try to locate it this way. Hello, Drifter.
Quiet here. Hola, compa. Yeah, I know. The bird over there is also named Lisa. Say, see you later. Wheelbauer, Guardian. Don't forget to roll the hell out of the R.
I'm looking for one final sweeper bot.
You've never had any of Devron's cake? I can get you the recipe.
No, I haven't had any of Devram's cake. Is it really in the center area, the one I'm missing? Oh, it was this one. Okay. I didn't think I was missing it, but I guess I was. Sweeper, no sweeping. Fucking Dora? Swiper, no swiping? There's that done. There's that done. Okay. 3 out of 10. Okay. Yes, we're doing, the path next. Of which we are going to be swapping loadouts here and there, so... But yes, because this is the only thing that has a Pathfinder left. Okay, so... Impossible View. I'm pretty sure Impossible Views is done, right? Yes, it is. It is done. So I don't need to do it. It just had 3 spare ones. Okay. So yeah, after I get the hand cannon done, I swap to strand and work on sword. I think defeat combatants, complete the mending event. Yeah, I think we go to the blooming here. We do need to do some overthrowing, so... So yeah, we'll just do this at first, then we'll swap to strand. Make sure to have the slammer, and then, you know, we'll get some sword kills done here. Actually, no, we'll actually swap to our lightsaber setup. Because, yeah, it counts as a sword, so... We'll go ahead and do that. First, let's complete this mending event here.
The corruption left in the witness's wake spreads in these brambles. A powerful source of light can eradicate them.
Beautiful.
We purge the light so that the traveler may yet heal. It is a long process.
Already got a stoicism. That's crazy work. Okay.
Light is reminiscent of, but different from, egregore fungus.
Alright, now it's
I
time
wonder
for
if
this
the
one.
witness repurposed it to this form.
How close am I to doing the... So I would like to track this. I can't. Okay, 96%. Okay. Always gotta keep an eye out for it. There we are. Okay. Now we swap to lightsaber. Okay, there's that one done. Okay, now it's just targets. Over here. I gotta farm up some kills. Yep. There we are.
Detecting multiple waves of reinforcements inbound on your position.
The blooming. Okay. So I actually have to defeat quite a few targets then. Which means if we get an exotic order, we are going to hard focus on getting the exotic order done. Beautiful. There we are. Okay. Okay. Okay, I body blocked myself somehow. Interesting. So I already finished sword. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, time to swap back to this setup.
Reload and refocus.
Okay, let's try to complete the mending event. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So if I complete that. Ooh. LMG. Okay. GL. Okay. Machine gun and GL. I have an idea for this. For GL, we can actually just use Anarchy. Beautiful. I don't know if a cranium can even... Oh, I was missing this one. Okay. Okay, I do want to see here, how much progress does I make in terms of... Oh, it's 30 precisely. Okay. Hmm. You think the best route is going to be doing these two? Machine gun is going to be stupidly easy to do. Stupidly easy to do. So yeah, and then overthrow stuff. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, I just have to go to the impasse and complete the mending. Depending on where it is. Depending on where it is, you know. So. Okay, that one over there is active. Okay. But the second anarchist thing is done, we swap to the Joe Hendry setup. That's right, come up here, buddies. Come on, step through before it just explodes. Is this done? Yes, it is. Okay, we moved the Joe Hendry setup. Where's Joe Hendry? There we are. Say his name and he appears. Beautiful.
Brace yourself. This is their last assault.
Don't worry, Joe Hendry's got this. Especially now that my build's up and running. Ooh, big orb. Big, beautiful orb. Oh, I accidentally, my own flashbang. Machine gun's already done too now, so I can just swap back to my original setup. Except let's have a sniper here instead. Okay. There we are, Anarchy for the win. Okay. A lot of this stuff can just go to Postmaster. I'll just dismantle it immediately anyways.
Collision of convictions that we find ourselves in.
Yeah, I need to do one of these two, so I think need to go to Impasse or Seclusion.
Then there's my
Seclusion is very difficult to get to. Okay, Impasse. Mending event.
And then there's you. And what is it you serve again,
Yep.
Commander?
I don't serve anything. I do this for a better future for humanity. For everyone who would stand up to a genocidal monster like yourself.
I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready. The Traveler is infested with these blighted brambles. We must purge them in the light.
Beautiful.
We purge traveler may yet heal. It is a long process, but one we have to see through.
This blight is reminiscent of, but different from egregore fungus. I wonder if the
Okay.
witches repurposed it to this form.
Okay. And there's a Pathfinder done. So there's treasure hunting done. We will return to the tower just to clean out our vault. And then kind of plan out what we want to do from there. Because I think I'm actually going to swap to a Void build and work on the hand cannon catalyst. To be fair, we have gotten absolutely nothing done. Champions. The stuff we're doing, we're not really going to be seeing champions, so... Yeah, that's fine. Completing activity, sure. Bane commence. Some of these are going to be a little bit more difficult to try to do than others. At least at this moment in time. That's right, that was a new thing or whatever. Okay. What tribes do we want to work on next? Patrol is past. I think, yeah, individual campaign triumphs, I think is what we work on next. Individual campaign triumphs. I'm not even going to bother looking at this. This destination armor. What is it? Defeat targets. Defeat targets with unique elemental damage grants attack ammo. No. Oh yeah, all of this armor I won't ever use. So. Stop, mouse. I mean, like every time I let go of the mouse, it just jerks up for some reason. The lightsaber probably won't ever get used again. If I'm being real here.
Sure.
We're getting a brass attacks. Brass attacks is a thing that I want.
I think Ada needed you for something.
Real quick here, I'm gonna re-look up brass attacks here because there was a particular role that I really liked on it. Because it was the original role was beating Frenzy, but what is the new one? Oh, it doesn't have feeding Frenzy anymore. Instead it does have Frenzy, but yeah, destabilizing rounds and repulsive springs is probably going to be the preferred role of it. But it's not good enough for me to go out of my way to get it anymore. So, yeah. Okay. That's a shame. That's a shame. I don't think I still have my brass attacks either. Because I think I got rid of it a while ago. Sidearm, damage type, void. Never mind, I still have it! I still have it. This was not the original one, but I had gotten a better one some point later down the line. Oh, this is this. Oh, yes. Oh, that was, ooh. Brings back memories. Brings back memories. You'll never go away, brass tacks. Even though they massacred my favorite role, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Let's, okay. Let's look at what progress we have on. Armaments. Armaments we're actually quite close on. So, what the fuck are we missing for armaments? Ah. Oh, I should have done multiple things at the same time. To complete inactivity with only swords, guys, and defeat at least 50 combatants in that activity. Sorry about that. Sometimes it happens. Exotic weapon, Telesto. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so these are going to be some stuff more specific here. Like, in the Pale Heart. Do I have a campaign mission that takes place in the Pale Heart? Perchance? $13? 13? Okay. So 2, 6, 8, 9. So I can miss 3 of these. Okay. It's Renegades. That's Kepler. Defeat the Wizard. Excision. Some of these are kind of difficult. We will. Okay, we'll do Excision. I can afford to not complete 3 of these, right? Second, so third. So I need to complete 11 more. So 2, 4. Yeah, I can afford to not complete 3 of these. I can afford to miss 3. The free premiere, Lume, and the this one is easy to do. That one might be tough. Without taking damage from hazardous water or dying, this is gonna be a. Oh wait, I think I remember what mission this is. Dry feet might be a no as well. Excision, that's the one I'm questioning. Excision could be very difficult to try to complete nowadays. Locate the party, mission Requiem.
Are the archives finite? I wonder. Can a data set ever truly be complete?
While Prismatic is equipped. We'll do that one first. Requiem, and we need to defeat Pikes. We're gonna equip Prismatic real quick. Wherever our Prismatic setup is, yeah. Old Prismatic setup, but it's gonna have to do. We'll just do it on normal. Requiem. Okay. if we come across the enemy where it requires you to hit the front and the back, we will have to swap to Outbreak in order to complete it.
So which one of us gets to play commander till we find Zavala?
I'd have liked to see you try, but the Guardian will take point.
I forgot I did need to equip the correct thing here. This is actually not good for my prismatic setup in particular. Let's see about this one. That one, decent. I'm not using a linear though. Sure, that or whatever. I'm not gonna be able to gain ball charge easily. I'm just put it bluntly. Okay, none of these are that good. I'm realizing. Guess we'll just stick with this, I guess? I guess I'll stick with whatever we have equipped.
Salvation. You really believe this much in the Witness's plan?
The Witness is offering them exactly what they want.
A pike?
Suffering.
I don't know where the pikes are.
That seal is pyramid technology. The Witness's forces are likely nearby.
Let's see if we can get the jump on them. Maybe they have a key.
Let's see, I really do like this pulse rifle.
That statue.
We've seen these before. On the moon.
With abilities. Ah!
It shouldn't be here.
Not to change the subject, but I finally got a Vanguard signal. You're welcome.
Zavala needs to be our priority. Pass the telemetry through.
Come on, give me access to the pikes! The biggest problem is Pike struggles to get kills. Say, I've located the pikes, but I have not Still can't use the pikes. Oh yes, pikes. Beautiful. Oh, come on. Okay, ghost. Alright. Come on, I'm trying to make sure that Triumph pops up. Oh, the mission completed. Okay. Pass with the correct one, also.
Traveler used its light to terraform planets, to seed life, while the Witness uses it to reshape this world in its own image.
Yeah, abilities are going to be very difficult to do with Prismatic Titan as a whole.
No, not a word.
You're gonna have to massively rely on shield throw.
There. Wouldn't come out of his office.
I get it. Sometimes grief's a locked door.
Okay.
Not grief.
Oh. Okay. I just gotta get 4 more kills with it. Okay, this time I'm gonna have to search for 2.
No salvation again, right on top of us.
Go get him.
Pyramid. Okay. I forgot that I had Acreus on, so... Ghost and then Witness. There we are. Oh, I had the wrong two. Wait a minute. Or maybe I didn't? From this point, we'll probably be doing all of the Final Shape missions and stuff last. Because I would like to work on, like, Telesto and some other... I would like to work on some other stuff. But the unfortunate part of Final Shape is it kind of locks you to doing Prismatic, because you can't get through a bunch of stuff without it.
But he is made fragile by his death.
Well, you technically can, but it's pretty difficult. I'm also going to have to change my Prismatic setup to the broken setup, so...
Let us lift the weight of
their contact inmost.
from his shoulders. Zavala cultivates a life in the shape of loss.
That being said, we should almost be at the end of the mission.
Rendered in service to your traveler. His reward is silence. As God has nothing to give.
We will probably be using a Void LMG for this.
When fallen, took his son's life. The traveler would not return it.
But we can.
With its light, we can do anything.
Yeah, the final encounter takes place here.
In exchange.
Guardian.
Hold on a second. Before we do anything else...
He lived with his wife and son, isn't it?
We were defending it from the fallen. The witness wants to wear him down to nothing, but he's still standing strong. Too stubborn to retreat.
Oh wait, Anarchy. Because I have Anarchy. I'm gonna need Prismatic. That's the... Oh, second. Particle. Yep. And this, I can't get bolt charge, so we'll just do that, I guess. LMG, I'm not using, so we'll just do this, I guess, and then... Sure. Okay.
and honor them with me. Defend my homestead.
There we are. Pretty sure we're gonna go into the forest, right? Uh, 1K outputs so much damage, it's insane. Yep, he's gonna teleport again. There we are. Okay. Woo.
I think that's the last of them.
There are always more.
Guardian. Thank you. Just give me a moment.
Oh, okay. Turn back. All right.
To say goodbye.
Let's go. Mission done.
I used to think.
Okay. So Telesto is going to be what we're going to be working on for now. Getting those Telesto kills up and whatnot. This does mean I have to figure out a good void build for it. We'll probably rock Telesto Commemoration. We'll likely rock double special here. Um, hmm. Hmm. Let's go ahead and craft something here. Let's go ahead and craft something here. Let's go ahead and we'll put away Acreus for now. Oh, I already have Commemoration in my inventory. Okay. Put that away. That away for now. Okay, because we have to get 100 kills with Telesto. And that's in general, right? Yes. in any activity. Well, you have the Telesto emblem equipped. Ooh, do I even have that emblem? I don't actually know if I have that emblem. I don't know where I would find it either. Maybe in a... No, account, no. This was probably where I'd find it because that's where the special... These... Where a lot of the special emblems are held. I don't think I have it. Oh, that's pretty neat. So yeah, I don't have the Telesto emblem, which I'm perfectly fine with. That's anti-barrier. This is overload, so everything here is sniper. Bushido is completely unwise to use because we are not using any of these weapons. So what do we want to use instead? Let's just place this a no. 30 survivors a no. Legacy Oath, I think it's also a no. Cursed Hall's a no. I think that's additional heavy ammo progress. Because Thriving Survivor, yeah, primary ammo weapons. I think we use Legacy Oath. We're going to be using throwing axes as our super for this build, so most of the exotics are not going to be the best for this. We just won't use an exotic for this, actually. I have to say, we're not going to use an exotic for this. Okay. Throwing axes, yep. Offensive bulwark, bastion, the usual. I actually don't need this necessarily, so... everything into the weapon stat. Now, I'm not going to actually use Surge here. I'm actually going to be using weapons because I want that ammo generation to be generated as much as humanly possible. Also, on my legs here, instead of reducing cooldowns, I am going to have a scavenger mod on to help the ammo. It's fine. Actually... Just to help out with reload speed on Telesto. Special ammo finders. Super font is kind of unnecessary, so we'll just do this. I'm using magnetic, so yeah, okay. The rest of this is fine. Now let's look at our campaign triumphs. Some of these might require me to use Ace of Spades or something like that. Yep. Okay. Nightmare Hunt on the Moon. Oh, fuck. I forgot about these. The Beyond Mission. Any Nightmare Hunt on the Moon. Okay. That's problematic, because one of these I can't actually do unless it's appeared on the moon. That's in the deep. It rotates weekly. I don't like how that operates. That Solar Strand. Are all of these the same surge? Solar Strategy, yep. Match game isn't a thing, so. Okay. We just gotta try to get as many Telesto kills as possible. Oh, I don't have my ornament on Telesto. Also, Telesto is actually my main weapon in T1, so that's kind of funny. Harbinger seized. I don't know what that means. I should have probably looked at if Telesto had changes or not. Maybe Harbinger Seeds might be the what the Catalyst does, maybe? Oh wait, these have gotten changed. Scorn was not here originally. Oh wait, maybe they were. Nice. That's crazy you don't get any loot for this. Like, that's actually insane you get no loot for doing it. But that's that done and dusted. Okay. So yeah, that moon mission we can't do. Okay, any Beyond Light mission. Okay. Okay. These are we can actually kind of do relatively easy. So yeah, before we focus on is it to defeat. Oh, that I should take a look at this because one of these mentioned any servitor boss in the EDZ. I'm not doing moon shenanigans. I'm not doing that. Okay. So So how many can I skip? I have to do 6. So 2. I can skip 4 of these? That's not. This is a skip. 1 skip. This is 2 skip. I can skip 2 more after that. That's a 3 skip, and this can be 4 skip. Okay. So give me a quick second. I gotta turn my blinds off. Alright, I have returned. Oh, I do have the particle thing on. Okay. It's just the rest of this is useless. But it's an oh well situation. Sure, I'll do that, and then this can be this instead. Oh, these missions rotate too. The rest of these missions are not available. Oh, never mind. Some of these... Okay. We'll complete that particular mission. It's defeating Vex with Void ability specifically, correct? Yeah, Vex with Void abilities. Okay. So that's something, I guess that's something to keep in mind as we go through some of these. I'll make a skeleton prismatic build in a minute for things like Kavostov and Ace of Spades and those sorts of exotics. Because a lot of these exotics I have not used in ages. Okay, so this. Okay, let me see. After activating Harbinger's Pulse multiple times, press R to cause a rain of projectiles on your next direct hit with this weapon. Oh, okay. Immediately kills with void damage, immediately reloads this weapon from reserves. Damn, that's pretty cool, actually. We're actually not terribly far away from the title necessarily.
Europa is no longer the haven I hoped it would be.
I am using a strategy that I use for a lot of platinums in terms of doing multiple different things at the same time. Which is the best way to do a lot of this stuff. We probably won't be fighting Vex here. So when we exit this mission, we'll finish up Europa and killing Vex real quick.
Where is the first relay?
Barracks thanks you.
Alex, thanks you. Yeah, these enemies are going to be falling for the most part. How far are we on Telesto specifically? Not very. Okay. We're less than a third of the way through.
Power's going, Barracks.
Good. 2 more.
Two more, my friend. Oh, I didn't even check for ornament. Huh, I have no ornaments for Telesto. That shows how little I've actually I've used Telesto. 578, yeah, that just goes to show how little I've used Telesto.
Did you hear that? Sounded like voices.
What? Who?
The ones who spoke through me.
Oh, I thought I had at least one of these. I guess I don't. Oh my, the all purple one isn't here. Oh well. Oh, it gets a stasis.
Oh no. It's them. They're here. You answered. We've kept you waiting long enough. Come to us. Salvation awaits.
We can skip this cutscene. I will be skipping all cutscenes, just so y'all know. Oh! That was so easy! That was so easy! Holy shit! Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna go... Oh, well... Let's think about this. Even though this is a Vex area, this particular one is a Fallen Lost Sector. This Perdition... Perdition is Vex, I'm pretty sure. Bugger E15, I think, is also Vex. Let's go up there for now. I think it starts off as Fallen. Void abilities are Choir of 1, so let's just use Choir 1 real quick. Unless Choir of 1 is on a different character. Which I'm pretty confident it is on another character now. Yeah, just because we need that extra recharge to happen. We might have to change characters here. Because this happens sometimes. Yep. We have no choice there. which I guess on that note we can move on. Okay, so next mission, I guess. Throne World, I believe they wanted us to use Strand. However, I think we have 2 Throne World missions to do, so... Yeah, we have 2 Throne World missions to defeat commands with the Solar Scythe, and then find the Drake tank during the escape and eliminate all abominations. That's going to be difficult. Drake tank. Yeah, Thornwell defeats Scorn combatants with Strand. Okay, it's specifying Scorn. Sometimes it's Hive, sometimes it's, you know, whatever. Okay. Heading. Okay. Here's how we'll do this. We will, we'll save this setup, and we will use Strand if it's Scorn, and then we will swap back the second we have completed that armaments one. Oh, there's 2, the Ghost and the Cunning. Okay. We'll do... We'll do Ghosts first. We'll do Ghosts first. We just have to find the Solar Scythe to kill enemies with it. That's all we gotta do. Armaments, we literally just need 1 more.
Finch, we're nearing the Hive Temple you mentioned.
Whoa, 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 hey, careful using my name out there. I don't need the loose and Hive catching.
Okay, it's Hive.
Friendship.
Okay, okay. You'll be careful. So, Finch, mind telling us what exactly it is we're looking for?
Oh, you know what, what's his name? That Warlock Osiris? Yeah, it's his ghost. Well, was his ghost.
Wait, you mean Sagira?
That's the one, yeah. You know what happened to her. How she, you know.
Siva a rat. Backed her into a corner. But clearly Savathun found her shell, impersonated Osiris.
Okay.
I see.
Oh, it's Scorn.
Part of her play to steal
Okay,
the light,
so we gotta swap to Strand here.
Well, I'm sensing some skepticism.
We don't know you, but you're very eager to trust us. Makes me uneasy.
Hey, now, I am taking a huge chance trusting you too, you know. I bet you change your tune once you find Sagira.
If we find her, then we can talk trust.
There we are. Damn.
What are they even doing here?
Okay. Well, we are here. Let's go and collect that triumph here. Targets. Okay, we ironically did that one. Okay, so that frees us a little bit. That frees us just a little bit. The throne roll defeat scorn using straight. Oh, abilities. Okay, abilities specifically. Okay. Okay.
More traitorous ghosts serving the Hive. Good riddance. They deserve what they get.
Oh, so, by that logic, I should be crushed into pieces too.
You turn tail back to the Hive, then yeah, maybe.
That's, some pretty blind judgment there, my friend.
Meeting you confirmed a suspicion. Siding with the Hive was a choice, and you all made it willingly.
Look, making a choice doesn't always mean you have multiple options, you know? Look, I am not saying buddying up with the Hive was right, and yeah, maybe a lot of us do deserve what's coming. But me, I'm just trying to right my wrongs. That's gotta count for something.
I guess we'll see. A walker. Scorn aren't playing around.
No solar sight so far. Still haven't found a solar scythe, which is interesting.
So to get this straight, we're heading into a dangerous temple filled with deadly scorn to find Sagira, who was placed there by Savathun.
That's about the gist of it. Yeah.
And this definitely isn't some kind of trap.
Now, come on, look, interrogate me all you want, but I am not hiding anything. I promise.
Honesty goes a long way with my guardians.
Is that?
Ikora Ray, a leader of the Vanguard.
You know, I kind of forgot how insufferable the ghost is during
Insurance. A watchful eye.
during Witch Queen.
Ikora Ray, wow. It's, yeah, whoa. I always wanted to work for the Vanguard.
With, not for. Do right by us, and we can discuss a more permanent role once Savathun is dealt with.
There we are. It's done. Okay. We swap back to Void. The main question is, I have not seen a sight this entire time. Okay, I have not seen a scythe yet. That's an issue. Find the solar scythe. I have not seen the solar scythe yet. Because I'm pretty sure it spawns in the open area, but it didn't spawn. Hmm. Okay. Never mind. I'm right at it. Alright.
That was a giant scorn. Was that a Baron?
You might be seeing things. The Barons are supposed to be dead.
Alright. Should be out this way. Yep. Thanks for the boost, buddy. Alright.
Whatever that giant scorn was, it's taunting us. It must know what we're after.
Come on, Solar Scythe, wherever you are.
They're powerful, organized.
If they act, it's because someone's telling them to.
The fanatic would be a safe bet.
Oh, you mean Fickrel, the leader, the former leader of the Barons?
Perhaps. He was driven from the Tangled Shore not long ago.
Yeah, I don't think it's him.
And you know this how?
Well, Throne World's bathed in Savathun's light, right? Supposed to be a capital P powerful, keep anything dark out. And yet, somehow the Scorn found a way in. Makes you think they found some sort of power to match, doesn't it, huh?
Then we don't yet know what we're dealing with here. For now, keep focused on the task at hand, Guardian.
Alright.
There, Sagira.
Wow, these splinters are kind of up there. Where is the solar scythe? This sucks. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna check the thing right now, because if I can just drop it, that'd be great. No, okay, so I have to defeat 10 more enemies with it. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so that was 2. I don't think I did it. I don't know if I don't think I did it. I think I might have been one off. Oh, never mind. I did do it, but barely. Holy.
Stick around to find out if I were you. Grab Sagira and go, okay?
I stand before a being with 1,000 names. It whispers one.
Next encounter, the next mission is gonna be the one that's gonna be the most difficult.
Remember that name.
Did anybody else hear that?
Sounded like Savathun.
Who's the witness?
No clue. I've never heard that name before.
Hey, that's exciting though, right? A lead!
What's most exciting is that you were telling the truth.
Trust her and then, huh? Yeah?
Call it cautious optimism for now. Your guidance yielded results. But let's not forget Savathun remains at large.
But the finisher part of that is rough. But that two-piece set is quite nice, actually.
Savathun. Yeah, stop whatever game she's playing.
You can be sure we'll hold you to that. In the meantime, what should we do with Sagira?
I'm not sure how we heard that voice from it, but I have a theory. Bring her back to me as soon as you can. And good work.
Yeah, we need to do the
all of you.
hunting. Find the Drake tank during this. That's gonna be a little tough to do. We can only skip 3. We could skip. This one is just going to be very difficult to do, so we can just come back to it. Be honest, the other one we're just going to have to skip, unless, you know, in an upcoming time it pops up or whatever. Use the Orbital Strike Relic to defeat Cabal combatants. Orbital Strike Relic, that's going to be kind of hard. That's going to be difficult. This ain't something I particularly like. I have 64 left. Okay. Okay, we're gonna skip Cunning, go to Desperate Measures. Or actually, because I want to not have to be using Telesto. So we'll do the Desperate Measures. Orbital Strike Relic. Wait, before I do that, Desperate Measures. Oh, the final one. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I remember now. Okay, okay, I know what it's talking about.
Guardian, all of our training, all of our losses, it's brought us to this moment.
I will say, this is just reminding me on how awful the campaigns have been. Witch Queen was pretty good, but Lightfall, no. Final Shape was alright as well. Not the biggest fan of Final Shape.
That is a gross mischaracterization. Today shall be the end of Callus's reign.
Like, my favorite campaign experience are not from... My favorite campaign experience are not from Destiny 2 for the most part. There we are. Still remember the trick for it. Getting a Sparrow in here.
Forces are entering Neomuni airspace now. Something's not right, though.
It's gonna force me into Strand. Okay, I can actually skip having it.
such fruitless deaths.
Well, let's see if I get punished for this decision later or not. This thing is cooking up. I'll just use this. I am surprised it's letting me do all of this without Strand. What's the usual... Oh, so this is the usual route up. Maybe we should just skip grappled. We'll have to fight a Tormentor, which should be fine, actually. Hey, let's go till that's so done.
Anti-air guns are neutralized.
My forces are rallying, but it will take some time.
You're almost at the Veil, Guardian. Every moment wasted brings us that much closer to Calamity.
This boat's been kind of fun, I'll be honest. Okay.
Ishtar days. Hope it still works.
With the Empress's Legion routed, it may be our last line of defense.
Sounds like someone's coming around to the untested Ishtar weapon.
Let's go. Armament's done. Okay. In the meantime, Turncoat. We'll just be working on that catalyst, I guess, until, you know, forced to stop. It is anti-barrier. Oh, we lost Overload, but I don't think I have anything that's Overload in terms of special. Oh, I technically do. Oh, well. I will say, I don't quite know what the Catalyst Wheels gun does, but we'll see. Latent power.
I think I got it. Did you see that? Totally pleasant.
Keep the turrets under our control. They're vital to our defense. Enemy tanks are headed to your position.
That sounds like a job for untested Ishtar weapon. Paint the targets, Guardian. You tag them, I'll frag them.
Definitely will be using those when wherever I can.
Osiris, what do we do?
Remember your training. You only have one goal. Keep them from the veil.
Okay, how many do I have left to orbital? I've only orbited 5. That's bad. That was so bad. That was so bad. This is actually awful. I have to sit here and wait for the orbital lasers to come up, and if I miss, it's an oh well situation. No, I have to sit here and fucking wait for these orbital lasers. This triumph was not super well thought out. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Because this shit is actually ass because they don't respawn constantly. Well, in terms of like it's a drop from an enemy that will respawn. That was awful. I used it to kill a singular fucking enemy. That's bad.
You've chosen to ally yourself with a gutless traitor worshipping a false god. We are Cabal. We eat the mountains. We drink the seas. If any shred of honor left, then at least give us the pleasure of a worthy battle.
One enemy. Okay, orbital laser is impossible. Orbital laser, no. I'm not gonna sit here and do that campaign mission. No. No. Of course, Lightfall has one of the worst triumphs tied to it as well. Yeah, this is just gonna be a fat fucking no. Because you can only kill one enemy with it at a time. So that's a skip. This is a skip. So we move on to making a prismatic setup so we can do most of these, I guess. Or at least do a couple of them. So, actually for this, we are going to be putting at least something. We're going to be... Oh, sorry. We're actually going to be putting one of the things into the vault here. Because I am grabbing a particular class item. Inmost contact. Yes, but is... Was this the role? Melee super? Another inmost contact. But they have the same thing, so... Okay. We're going to take that. We're going to equip it. Okay, the one that's specialist we can get rid of. Not Grenadier, Siegebreaker. That one. Okay. So... Ace of Spades is the one we're going to be using for now. Both of the weapons we're going to be using are going to be kinetic, so... Where must Ace of Spades? Ace of Spades anti-barrier. We are going to be using a sword that's heavy overload, so something that's unstoppable. Also, this is 300, so... Yeah, oh well. Okay. Of course, we're going to be using Consecration Knockout. Okay. With light or darkness damage, or super vulnerable to elemental pickup of the magic damage type. We're just going to stick with Ionic Traces just because. Arc, Solar Void abilities. That's useless. We need this one specifically. Kinetic and... Sure. No, that's useless. Solar increase, solar 8. Actually, that doesn't matter, so... Sure, we'll just do that, I guess. We are going to be using Thruster here. Now, Particle we're just not going to make use out of. We are using Arc primarily, and then a kinetic weapon, so... These are kind of useless. These two are useful. I'm not actually going to be generating strand stuff. That's pretty good. That's decent. Okay. No. Okay. The first things first. Surrounding Pulse. This is just a pretty decent armor set bonus, so we might just stick with this for now. That being said, super is way too high. But I don't know how to fix that. Weapons being super high doesn't really matter as much. Hold on a second. That's all. That's class. Weapons. Okay, I'm actually gonna down super up weapons. I don't need ammo necessarily, so we'll just do that, I guess. Scavenger's unnecessary, so there's that. Kinetic ammo generator. A kinetic loader. So, I forgot about this, but it needs to be kinetic, and then the other needs to be solar siphon, just in case. Yeah, I'll just have this being weapons. And I'll just have it do that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Cade's Retribution. How do I find this? Is it in the Dreaming City? Is it Cade's Fate? Because I think I'm thinking about the actual emblem when that's not the case. It's Cade's Fate, isn't it? So armaments is completely done. Targets is not done. Campaigns. Okay, so Cade's Fate. Okay. Alright. And this will be the final thing before we hop off. And of course, I've got next week. Actually, no. Next week, there will be no stream. So, well, this upcoming Sunday, there will be no stream. However, after that, I will be doing, my Final Destiny 2 stream. And then everything will be getting deleted, so that includes Operation Sherpa, all that jazz, so.
To understand where we are today,
Don't need the cutscenes.
the Prison of Elders held some of the most dangerous foes ever encountered. With the security systems compromised, there was little to prevent them from ravaging all of Seoul. Petra Venge, right hand of the Awoken Queen, reached out to Cade and the Guardians for help getting things back under control.
It's so weird,
This is the security post. Better clear the area before going in. This says we need warden-level clearance to open the door. Cade.
I got you. Stand by for promotion.
Something's loose, and it's close.
These things, they used to be fallen. Fallen didn't just become this. Someone did this to them.
Impeccable timing, as usual. All that's left is to turn it on. What's happening to the floor? Ah, I was jumping up to work. Got it.
Beautiful.
I've got scrub. Now, if you could. Remember to purge the buffers. Sure, got it. One question? How do I do? They're all red! Then press all of them.
Yeah, there's definitely a voice actor difference.
I can't believe that worked. I am amazing at this. Scratch that. It did not work. Don't worry, we got this. Do your thing.
But I have to resist my habit of reloading.
Booting it. For real this time. Come on, come on.
I'm assuming I've already gotten my Ace of Spades kills done.
And stay down. Tech support.
Not quite yet, actually.
Extreme prejudice. Well, everything's where it's supposed to be, but now it's asking me for some kind of secondary activation.
Should be a terminal you can use out on the catwalks. I'll cover you from here, once I figure out how to turn the turrets on.
By the way, you and me, good team.
Let me get that door for you.
Oh, the turrets have a manual mode. Interesting. Hey, buddy, what do you think of my new gun? You still with us, Petra? We're gonna clear you a path to Supermax real soon.
Copy that.
I got this, buddy. Take it easy.
Also, I forgot I use a different melee. I use a strand one because it has multiple charges. There we are.
Can you say I'm having the time of my life right now?
I hit a locked door. Any updates for me?
I don't know why the fuck I'm trying to hip fire this thing. Okay, that's all the Ace of Spades kills done, right? Yes, okay, now we just have to complete the mission.
Bringing the security system online.
You in the green now, PV?
Yes, accessing the lower level.
Actually,
now.
do I have Kvostov's catalyst? I don't think I have its catalyst, do I?
Then we can call it a day.
I don't have Kvostov's catalyst, do I? Hold on a minute. I actually do. I just don't have it done.
Cade? Petra? What's happening down there? Come in, Cade. Hey, welcome back. We fell at least 20 stories down, and I can't reach Cade or Petra. ghost. She's dead.
I just need that mission complete. Bam, bada bang, bada boom, it is done. So that is another... Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, there's that done. Some of these are going to be a little bit more challenging to do because of the destination. Mainly for target specifically. Like in the Pale Heart, defeat Dread using prismatic abilities. That actually should be a little bit easier now that I've swapped to like Consecration or whatever. So Europa has 2. It has defeating Vex using void abilities require 1, but it also has no time to explain Pulse Rifle. So... But we have made a lot of progress. We are not halfway there, but we're not terribly far. Like, we'll probably get campaigns and targets done quite at around the same time. It's just Allies Distortions is going to be probably the hardest ones. I think I'm going to make an executive decision to not actively get the Immortal title. Looking at how much stuff there is with the distortions and whatnot, kind of have to do PvP. But, so this is kind of what we'll be doing. Okay. There will be no stream next Sunday. There'll be no stream next Sunday. No stream. The stream after that, however, will be my final Destiny 2 stream. It'll likely be my final Destiny... It will not likely. It will be my final Destiny 2 stream. As a whole. After that, there will be a little bit of a break. When we come back, I will not be streaming Tokon or anything like that. Instead, we'll probably be starting Xenoverse 2 for streams. And going through modded Xenoverse 2. But I think that's going to do it for tonight's stream. If you're watching after the stream's done, appreciate you. As for that note, I will catch y'all on the flip side.